Hello everyone. I'd like to do another class on spinal mobility and working with more flexibility. And so we're going to begin seated. So find a comfortable seat and just settle on in. And bring your hands to your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Find a long spine. Relax your eyes. Take some deep breaths in through your nose. Fill up belly, chest, lungs expand, long spine, crown of head reaching to the sky. Open mouth, exhale, side out. Connect to the earth. So notice how your body feels sitting in this way. Sitting can be hard on the floor at times. They feel a little awkward. Just find a place where you can relax. Today, we'll move in extension and flexion, lateral, side, stretching, twisting and rotating. Find your edge. Notice the space that you can create in your body, lengthening and strengthening. On your next inhale, perhaps keeping your eyes closed or gently blinking them open, we'll begin to make some very small rib circles. So just as small as can be in one direction. Notice like you're stirring a pot. And as you continue to move, notice where there's a little creak, a little tight. Perhaps some tension. Maybe you pause in that place. And as you begin to move a little more, begin to bring more of a cat-cow arching and rounding of your spine, making these rib circles even bigger. So a broad range of motion. Perhaps throughout the length of your spine, so even maybe with your neck, your cervical spine. And then slow it down, make those circles slow, and find stillness in your seated posture. And then begin to work in the opposite direction. Again, working very slow, small circles. Take out the rigidity of how something is supposed to look and feel. So transitioning from our thinking minds, this calculated mind of a vision of how things should look. Enter the mind of the feeling mind. How does something feel in your body? So allow more expanse here in this rib circle, more movement. Deepen the space. And then come back to the slow, small circling. Find that steadiness right there. Inhale, lengthen your spine. On an exhale, gently twist over to the right, past your right knee. And just gentle twist. Bring your fingertips to the earth. Right hand behind you, left hand in front of you. Inhale, come back to center and bring your left hand behind you, right hand in front of you, and then turn out towards your left knee. We'll do that a few times, turning side to side, nice and slow at first. And then perhaps getting a little faster, side to side, maybe even bring your hands to your knees as you twist side to side. You can again settle your eyes closed or keep them open. Nice and broad. Continue to breathe. And the next time you turn to the right, bring your right hand behind you, your left hand outside of your right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. And again, just get some movement here, nice and slow as you twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, you twist. Come on, back to center. Bring your left hand behind you, your right hand to your left thigh. Look out past your left shoulder, and again, every inhale you'll lengthen, every exhale you twist. A few times like that, maybe again a little faster. Notice how that feels in your body. And then find stillness, back to neutral position. Bring your right hand beside you, extend your left arm over to the sky. Relax, look down, and clench your jaw. Really lengthen your left fingertips above you. Look down to the earth beneath you. Next time you inhale, rise up, bring your left hand beside you, your right arm extends over, look down. Breathe here as you lengthen that right side body, unclench your jaw. Your next inhale, rise up. This time perhaps coming down to your forearm if that feels nice as you extend your left arm over. And again, you can play around here now with looking up or down. Might feel best just to continue looking down, keeping that length of the left side of your neck. Inhale to rise up, and the other side again, left hand or forearm down. Right arm extends above you. Play around with that movement. Try to keep your right glute anchored to the earth. Breathe deeply. Inhale to rise up. Both arms up, look up. And exhale, we forward fold. Bow forward, palms open. Just a gentle rounding of your back. Inhale, come on up. And we're gonna bring our hands behind us. Bring your feet to the earth, knees bent, and we're gonna do some shifting side to side, windshield wiper of your knees, your shins. Roll your shoulders back. You can look up if that feels nice. Rest in the back of your head, or you can look down. Just getting some heat here, movement in your hips. And the next time that your knees fall over to the left, come on up and we're going to bring your fingertips to the earth. Your knees are at 90-90, your legs are at 90-90. These angles that you're creating. Inhale, lengthen your spine. On an exhale, forward fold out over your left knee, your left thigh. You can reach your hands forward. Your elbows can be to the earth. Just a gentle glute stretch here, still warming up. Inhale, come on up, and then we'll bring our knees over to the right, your 90-90 legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow out over your right thigh. Just a nice gentle glute stretch in your right side. Inhale, draws you up, and we're gonna come to our tabletop position. Now again, with that circling of the ribs, it's like jump roping your spine. Nice and slow at first, just notice one direction. How that can feel interesting in your body, moving with your breath. And then pause, moving in the other direction. These rib circles. Find your stillness in your tabletop position here. Find a flat back. Curl your toes under. Nice and gentle, slit up, hips high for downward facing dog. Lower your knees down. Again, just like that, initiate it from your low belly. Inhale, lift your knees, hover gently as your hips rise up. Heart melts towards your toes. And then we roll forward, maybe more of a rounding of your back as you lower your knees. Keep low belly drawn in, protect your low back. Continue to move just like this, rising to your down dog, back to your tabletop. Now, maybe walking your hands forward and walking your knees back. Perhaps this time it's more of like a wave of the ocean, your spine. So as you inhale, lifting your hips high. Find your wide, long downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels up, roll forward, chin into chest. Into a high plank. You can always lower your knees here or continue this high plank. Rise up, chin into chest, hips high, roll back, shift back, downward facing dog. Again, like the waves of the ocean rolling forward. Maybe at the top in your high plank, you look up, gentle back bend, roll on back. One more time, just like that, find that movement. Downward facing dog, walk it out. Traditional downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels high and shift both heels over to the right, bend both knees. Inhale, lift heels high, shift your heels over to the left, bend both knees. Inhale, heels high, look forward, walk forward, step up all the way to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, feet are hips distance apart or wider. Grab onto your elbows, head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. Shake your head, yes. No, release any tension in the muscles of your face. Bring your right hand down, bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, extend your left arm up to the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend your left knee, left hand down, right leg straightens, extend your right arm up to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Bend your knees, heel toe your feet to touch. And we'll roll up. Nice and gentle, steady with both feet, pressing into the earth. Arms and head hang heavy. Roll your shoulders down your back in mountain posture. Palms face open. This extension in our spine here, crown of head reaching high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, soften your knees. Find the natural S curve of the spine. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Your right hand grabs onto your left wrist and reach in your right hand and left hand over to the right side. You can look up or look down, again, just lengthening that left side body. Inhale to rise. Left hand grabs onto your right wrist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right side. Stretch. You can look down. Inhale to rise up. Bend both elbows. Look up. Hips press forward. Glutes engaged. On an exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, find your chair posture. Sit your hips back, weight into your heels. Lift and spread all 10 toes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Deep inhale. On an exhale, sweep your hands back, side out. Inhale. Exhale, side out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Release. Inhale, sweep the energy back. Last time. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain posture. On an exhale, both hands reach to the right, hips press to the left. Both feet firm to the ground. Inhale, rise up. On an exhale, both hands reach to the left, hips press to the right. Inhale, rise up. Now bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw your shoulders back, bring your wrists together, elbows straighten, gentle back bend, look up. On an exhale, forward fold. Keeping your wrists close together, softly bending your knees. Inhale, draws you back up. Lift your right foot up. Step your right foot back nice and slowly through a warrior 3. Find that balance. Extend right leg behind you. Point right pinky toe down. And then softly land your right toes down. Lower your right knee. Point your right toes back. Inhale, gentle back bend. On an exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of your left foot, and your left arm extends to the sky. Breathe here, deep inhale. Exhale, frame your left foot, draw your left hip crease back. Ardha Hanumasana. This half splits here. Find the length of your left hamstrings, bow towards your left toes. Bend your left knee, curl your right toe under. Keep your right hand to the inside of your left foot and extend your left arm up to the sky. We're gonna do a few of these like we're drawing back a bow. So bring your left hand back down, inhale, bend your left elbow, draw your left arm up to the sky, look up. Exhale, bring it back down. Keep your right leg straight and strong, inhale, draw back that bow, left side. Exhale, left hand back down. This last time, inhale, draw that left arm back up, look up, roll to the outer edge of your right foot, point your left toes out. You can look up or look down. This is a great place to stay. You can lift your left foot up for your side plank. Play around with that balance there if you'd like. You can also bring your left foot down. Find that side plank, lift your hips, deep inhale. On an exhale, bring your left hand down. And lift your hips high, find your downward facing dog. Breathe here, inhale, lift your hips high. Exhale, heels descend, look to your hands, bend your knees and step or float your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, the awkward grip with the opposite thumb on top. Draw your shoulders back, wrists together, inhale. On an exhale, forward fold. Bending your knees softly. Inhale, rise up, lift your left foot up, nice and gentle. Find that warrior three, nice and gentle. Point your left pinky toe down. Reach your left foot back, extension here. And then soft landing your left foot to the mat. Lower your left knee, point your left toes back. Gentle back bend here, inhale. On an exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your right foot and extend your right arm up to the sky. Find this nice twist here. Opening up, left hand pressing down while your right fingertips reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand down, frame your right foot, draw your right hip crease back, bow forward towards your right toes. Lengthen out your right hamstrings. Now bend your right knee, curl your left toe under, keep your left hand beside your right foot, lift your left knee up, extend your right arm up to the sky and find those pulling back the bow movements. So bring your right hand down. Inhale, draws it back up. Gaze follows your fingers. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Inhale, drawing that back up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, draws it back up. One more time, bring that back down. Inhale, draw that back up. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Turn your right toes out. It's a great stretch in your right glute. That can feel really nice. Perhaps you play around with that balance here, lifting your right foot or finding that side plank. Just notice on carpet, it can feel so different. No judgment. Have fun in your body. Fall. Get right back up. Breathe here. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Shift your hips high. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Deeply inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend your knees, look to your hands, step or float your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach. Hands come to heart center. Lift your right foot up, just like we did before. Now roll out your right toes, your right ankles, one direction and the other. Find your breath here. Now reach your right leg forward. Try to keep upright, not leaning back. Strong core. Inhale. On an exhale, float that right leg back. Find that warrior three. Pause here. Inhale, bring that right knee back in. Perhaps extending your right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, float that right leg back. And this time we land in a warrior one. So softly landing your right foot down, right toes point out, right heel in. Warrior one. Now, notice the alignment here. A heel to heel alignment. Draw that left hip crease back. Left knee over left ankle. Relax your shoulders. Breathe here. Right pinky toe. Draw down to the earth. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. One more, just like that. Inhale, but this time straightening your left leg. Exhale, reach your hands forward, but we're not gonna go down all the way. Continue to draw that left hip crease back. Hands reach forward. Continue to look down, crown of head reaches forward. Inhale, come on up. Bend that left knee. Open up to warrior two. Left hand forward, right hand back, heel to arch alignment. Your left thigh perhaps parallel to the earth. Breathe here, soft and steady. Relax your shoulders. Both heels grounding down. External rotation of your thighs, drawing open, heels pressing down to the earth. Reverse your warrior, open your left palm to the sky, reach it to the sky, stretch out left side body. You can look up or look down again. Soften your jaw. Inhale, come back up to your warrior two, straighten your left leg. Breathe here. A little bit of movement here. As we inhale, we draw your right hand back. As we exhale, we reach your left hand forward. Inhale draws you back. Exhale, moving forward. Keeping legs straight and strong. Inhale, drawing you back. Now move a little bit on your own here. If you want to go nice and slow, that's great. If you want to go faster, continue to draw low belly in, protecting your low back, moving with your breath. When this is exhausted your mind capacity here for movement here, maybe you extend your left arm forward and continue moving into triangle pose. Left hand comes down to your left side. And just like we did with drawing back the bow, we're gonna bring our right hand down to the inside of our left foot. Inhale, draws your right hand back up to the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand back down. Inhale, draws your right hand back up. Exhale, down. We'll do that just one more time. Inhale, draws you back up. And continue to stay just like that. Softly bending your left knee. Your left hand maybe to the inside or outside of your left foot or to a block here. Breathe soft. Breathe steady. Inhale. Reach your right hand back, left arm extends, reverse your triangle. On an exhale, cartwheel your hands down, bend your left knee. I'm gonna fall over, lift your right heel, step your left foot back. Lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your heels, look, step, hop. Travel to the top of your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and close your eyes. Just check in here with how you're feeling. If you're feeling wobbly, some days are just wobbly. Hold yourself lovingly. Hold your body with compassion, praising it for all it does for you. Deep inhale, blink your eyes open, drawing your hands to heart center. Lift your left foot up this time, nice and steady. Pause here. Roll out your left ankle, left toes, moving on to the other side and noting that each side is different. Every moment, a new opportunity. Extending your left leg forward, staying upright. Inhale. Exhale, bending your left knee, extending that left leg back to a warrior three. Point left pinky toe down. Relax your right toes. Crown of head reaches forward, right heel reaching, left heel reaching back. Inhale draws you back up as you hinge at the hips. Maybe extending your left leg forward again. Deep inhale. On an exhale, now floating that left foot back, finding that warrior one. Nice soft landing, left toes point out, left heel in. Find that heel to heel alignment. So your left toes, left knee, left hip pointing the same direction. So your hips are a little askew, pelvis a little askew to the left, shoulders, ribs squared off to the front of your mat. Find that alignment, soften your right toes, left pinky toe grounds down. Breathe here. This is a strong posture. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Feel strong like a warrior. Draw right hip crease back. Draw low belly in. Deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Your next inhale is straightening your right leg. Now again, continue to draw that right hip crease back. We're not really moving into pyramid. Although our legs will be pyramid legs, our arms reach forward. Continue to draw your hips back. Draw low belly in, softly bending your right knee as you reach your hands forward. Pause here, look down. Find the strength here, both feet grounded. Breathe here, deepest inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rising up, open up to warrior 2. Heel to arch alignment, right hand reaching forward, left hand reaching back. Now your shoulders squared off to the left. Right knee atop your right ankle. Look up past your right fingertips. You can open both palms, relax here. Deepest inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, open your right palm to the sky, reach to the sky. Maybe a half bind with your left hand. Keep right knee over right ankle. So your right knee draws out over your middle toe. Inhale, come on back up, straightening your right leg. And again, that movement here. So, soft and steady. Inhale. Exhale, reach right hand forward. Inhale, draws you back. Exhale, reach forward. Keep a soft bend in that right knee. Again, if you like some fast, slow movements here, maybe this feels better in your body. Notice if you are craving movement, stillness, strength of your spine. Spinal mobility is our goal here. Deep inhale is the last reverse here as you come forward, moving into your triangle posture. Now again, that movement with your left hand beginning down as we draw that bow back. Inhale, draws that back, look up. Exhale, bring your left hand back down. Inhale, draw that back. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And stay just like this, playing out with your triangle posture, how it feels in your body. Keeping that soft bend in your right knee. Noticing where it feels interesting to gaze. Find your drishti, your focal point. Lean back. Both heels grounding down. Your next inhale draws you all the way up, reverse your triangle. Exhale, bend your right knee, cartwheel your hands down, frame your right foot, lift your left heel up, step your right foot back. Now option here just to lift your hips up through downward facing dog. If you'd like to move through a flow, shift your weight forward, lower halfway through chaturanga. Inhale, find upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. Breathe here. Inhale, lift your hips high, roll forward all the way to your high plank. We're gonna lower all the way. So shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, keep them in tight to the rib cage, all the way to your belly. Point your toes back. Your toes can be wide here if that feels nice in your body. We're gonna do a few cobras, a few rolling cobras here. So bring your palms beside you, underneath your shoulders, elbows bent, tight to the rib cage. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Inhale as you shift forward and back, rolling your shoulders back, toes pressing down. Find your cobra, inhale. Exhale, so we're gonna roll up through our cobras. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, lower. One more just like that. Inhale. And pause here. Hold steady here. Notice that all 10 toes pressing down, palms pressing down, crown of head reaching high to the sky or back. Shoulders draw back, heart shines forward. Unclench your jaw. Exhale, roll on down, finding locust posture. So palms facing down, thumbs pointing out. Tap your toes out here. Inhale, draw your shoulders back, lift palms, lift toes. Continue to look down, crown of head reaching forward, really finding length here. Length and strength. Inhale. Exhale, we'll lower. Inhale, we'll rise up. Exhale, we'll lower. Last time, inhale, rise up, and we'll pause here. If you'd like some movement here, you can move. If that feels nice, you can reach your arms forward. A little bit of an extension here. Deep inhale. On an exhale, bring your palms down, toes press down. Inhale, rise up and find your child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch, forehead rests on the mat. After those back bends, find your counter posture with this rounding, the extension and the flexion. Breathe here, soft and steady. Next inhale brings you to your back. So lower to your back, turn out over onto your back. Your feet about hips distance apart or wider, maybe as wide as the mat. Your arms outright, maybe into a big T or goalpost arms. We're gonna lift our right foot and cross our right leg over our left like eagle wrap. You can double wrap if that feels nice in your body. You can stay just like this with your arms. If you'd like to wrap your right arm underneath your left for eagle wrap, you can do that. Nice and steady. Inhale, lift your feet up off the ground. Lift the back of your head up off the ground. Bring knees and elbows together. That's on your inhale. Exhale, you lower. You can just tap your toes. Every inhale, you rise. Exhale, you lower, extend. Up to you how you want this to look. If holding steady, squeezing in is wonderful for you, stay just like that, or even just in eagle wrap is a great place to be. So find what fuels you today, what brings you vitality today. One more breath. And then continue to keep the same wrap with your legs, but open up your arms. And we're gonna walk our left foot over to the right and shift our hips over to the right so that we can let our knees fall out to the left. So this twist here with an eagle wrap legs. If this does nothing for you, you can unwrap your legs in this twist. Arms out. Look out past your right fingers. Now if you need to shift yourself around a little bit, do that. Allow your shoulders to rest on the mat. Soften your gaze. Notice how this feels in your body. Breathe here. If it feels good to you, you can extend your right leg. Maybe you grab on with your left hand. And again, these are just playful movements here, just different variations. Nothing is better or best. It's truly just how you feel, what fuels you. Notice this twist in your body. Deepest inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale to come out of this twist. Nice and gentle. Bring your right foot to the earth and then shift your hips back to center. We'll lift our left foot up and cross our left leg over our right. And again, for this eagle, just soften here. Maybe your arms out, or maybe you wrap your left arm underneath your right for eagle wrap. And again, moving through that movement here. Every inhale, you rise, elbows to knees. Exhale, you extend. Inhale. Exhale, find what moves you, what feels good in your body today, and play around with it. Maybe every side is different. Maybe pausing can feel really nice and then engaging in some movement. What feels healthy for your spine? Your muscles tell your bones where to go, so strengthening all the muscles of your core around your spine is so important. Last time, inhale. On an exhale, come on out of it. Bring your right foot down, arms open to a T, and then again, we're gonna shift. So your right foot goes to the left, you shift your hips to the left, let your knees fall over to the right, and then again, play around with where your gaze goes. Make sure your left shoulder can relax to the earth. You can close your eyes. Maybe you kick your left foot out and grab on with your right hand, extending your right leg. Make sure to notice if there's any pain, come on out of it. A little discomfort, breathe into it. And this twist, this rotation of your spine, notice. What feels good? Where do you feel a sensation? Your next inhale will come on out of it, so unwind, nice and gentle. And then keep your right foot to the ground, lift your left foot up, cross your left ankle over your right thigh for figure 4. This is a great place to stay here. Drawing your left knee away from you. Perhaps you lift your right foot up, interlace your fingers underneath your right thigh, and you can play around with extending. Notice, continue to draw that left knee away from you. Breathe steady here. Feeling the sensation perhaps in your left glute, in your low back. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your arms here. Try not to make it like a strengthener of your arms. It's really meant to be more restorative here. One more breath here. Deep inhale. Exhale, come on out of it. Now your left foot grounds down. You lift your right foot up. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Draw your right knee away from you. And again, notice every side is different. This might feel very different than the other side. Maybe you interlace your fingers underneath your left thigh and then relax your head back down. Play around with extending left leg, but draw your right knee away from you. Relax your shoulders. They don't need to touch the ground, but create less tension in your upper body. Perhaps feeling that sensation in your outer right glute. Soften your gaze, perhaps closing your eyes. Deep inhale. Exhale, and to come out of it, we're going to grab onto our ankles, bring the soles of our feet together. So you're in like a different kind of happy baby, almost like a blend of happy baby and Supta Baddha Konasana, supine bound angle. And then we're going to begin to make some circles with our knees. So it's like you're circling your feet around each other. And then your knees begin to circle the same, making those movements. And then move the direction that you're moving, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then bring your knees together, and we're going to continue to draw those circles. So maybe some figure 8s here. Drawing those circles with your knees in the air. And then maybe separating your knees one direction and the other. And then moving into that happy baby where you grab onto the soles of your feet. Knees wide. Bend your knees first and really press your heels to the sky while you draw your soles of your feet down. Maybe you straighten one leg at a time. Maybe you rock side to side. This can be such a joyful movement. I have been skimping on my preparation for Shavasana in my own home practice, and I'm trying to take more time to spend in these resting poses, the restorative ones. Perhaps both legs straighten at the same time. And then drawing your heels together again, but lowering your ankles to the earth. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, or both hands to your belly if that feels better for you, with both elbows resting. Pause here in your Baddha Konasana, supine bound angle. Breathe here. Notice how natural your breath can feel nearing the end of your practice. And then on your next inhale, we'll open up, expand, and we'll start posture, legs, arms reaching out. And then find your Shavasana. Your feet as wide as the mat, your heels heavy, toes open. Bring your palms beside you. Gently press the back of your head into the mat so you can wiggle your shoulder blades underneath, and then open your arms out to the side, palms face open, spread your fingers. Hips heavy, belly soft. Don't be afraid to let your belly get big when it breathes in, that breath, the vitality. This is your body feeling gratitude. It's okay to feel big. It's okay to take up space. It's okay to expand. Your body was made specifically for you in its image right now. Not how you expect it to be in a few months or however you envision. It's perfect right now. Whether you feel like you have a bad back or bad knees, you have beautiful back and knees. You need a little extra care and attention. So offer your body the love and attention and care that it needs. Give yourself permission to take the time to rest, to move, to generate heat. Our bodies were made to move. Move and then rest. So you can prepare for more movement. I'll leave you here in Shavasana. Luxuriate in your Shavasana for as long as you are able. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.